Lauded like Maradona, will De Bruyne return to haunt Man City? In the glittering world of European football, few transfers capture the imagination quite like Kevin De Bruyne's surprise move to Napoli. After a decade of dominance at Manchester City, where he amassed an astonishing 16 trophies, the Belgian maestro has traded the blue skies of the Etihad for the passionate streets of Naples. Now 34, De Bruyne joins a Napoli side revitalized under manager Antonio Conte, and all eyes are on his return to Manchester for the Champions League opener on Thursday. Dubbed the Maradona of the modern era by local fans and pundits, could De Bruyne deliver a poetic twist by haunting his former club? A storied departure from City. De Bruyne's journey with Manchester City was nothing short of legendary. Since joining in 2015, he became the heartbeat of Pep Guardiola's revolution, orchestrating plays with his visionary passing and pinpoint accuracy. His contributions were instrumental in securing multiple Premier League titles, FA Cups, and that elusive Champions League crown in 2023. However, with his contract expiring in June, De Bruyne opted for a free transfer to Serie A champions Napoli, seeking a new challenge in the later stages of his career. The move wasn't just a transfer, it was a seismic event in Naples. As Vincenzo Credendino, a Naples-based journalist for BBC Sport, puts it, since Maradona, Napoli have not signed a player as well known as De Bruyne. Drawing parallels to the Argentine icon who transformed Napoli in the 1980s, Credendino adds, Maradona came at the peak of his career, but De Bruyne comes at 34. It is clear what Maradona was for club president Corrado Ferlano in the 1980s. De Bruyne is the version of this year for owner Aurelio De Laurentiis. De Bruyne wasted no time making his mark. In his first 3 appearances for Napoli, he has already netted 2 goals, showcasing the class that made him one of the world's best midfielders. Napoli captain Giovanni Di Lorenzo has been impressed by the veteran's demeanor. He arrived at the club with great humility. He didn't really talk about his ex-teammates, but I am sure he will be happy to come back in the stadium where he enjoyed many good matches. He will be received well. They will be pleased to see him, and he deserves it. Conte's Napoli 2.0, a possession revolution. Under Antonio Conte, Napoli are not just defending their Scudetto title, they're evolving. The team sits atop Serie A with a perfect record after 3 games, blending grit with flair in what Credendino calls Conte's 2.0 project. This iteration marks a shift from traditional defensive setups to a more possession-oriented style, with De Bruyne at its core. I can imagine after all of those beautiful years in Manchester, he would like to give a great impression and be a success, says Credendino. He has already said he wants to win Serie A and will want to show good things in the Champions League too. De Bruyne is the fundamental point of Conte's 2.0 project. Conte himself is measured in his praise but clear on De Bruyne's importance. I have spoken to Kevin and have asked him a few things. He has been part of this club for 10 years and has had a great coach like Pep Guardiola, the Italian tactician revealed. He will be excited to be playing, but I am hoping after the first whistle he will find his feet and remember that he is playing for Napoli and contribute like he has been doing. This fluid system defies rigid formations. Credendino explains, Conte's system is starting to lose the traditional definition of formation by putting De Bruyne and McTominay on the field at the same time. It is a really fluid system. McTominay may start on the left, but he always drifts inside the pitch. De Bruyne's long-range precision, described as the only one capable of playing the ball 60 meters with precision, adds a unique dimension, especially when feeding runners like new signing Rasmus Højlund. Ex-United stars add firepower. Napoli's squad isn't just boosted by De Bruyne, it features intriguing reunions with former Manchester United players. Rasmus Højlund, who scored on his Napoli debut after a challenging stint at Old Trafford, brings explosive pace. When you have Højlund, who runs fast towards the goal, De Bruyne's ability with his feet can help the ball to him, notes Credendino. Scott McTominay, another United exile, has become a cult hero in Naples with 12 goals last season. Conte was quick to snap him up. I saw great potential in McTominay and could not believe I had the opportunity to sign him when he became available last summer. These additions signal Napoli's ambition to blend experience with youth, a far cry from their recent reliance on promising talents like Victor Osimhen, Edinson Cavani, and Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. As Credendino observes, in the last few years, Napoli have not had a player of the caliber of De Bruyne. They have had good young players who are trying to reach the top echelons of football. De Bruyne is the one that is already famous when coming to Naples and is technically on another level compared to the other players. He is an important resource of Conte because he adds something different. He has a player that is in the paradise of football players. A hero's welcome at the Etihad. Thursday's Champions League clash at the Etihad Stadium promises emotion. De Bruyne returns to a ground where he became a legend, and Guardiola is anticipating a warm reception. It will be nice to have him back. Players at De Bruyne's level. For Napoli, this match is more than a group stage opener, it's a statement. With De Bruyne pulling the strings, Conte's side could exploit City's vulnerabilities. Credendino believes the midfielder's motivation runs deep. I can imagine. He would like to give a great impression and be a success. As the whistle blows, will De Bruyne channel his inner Maradona and turn the Etihad into a cauldron of regret for City? Only time, and perhaps a perfectly weighted pass, will tell. One thing is certain, football's drama is alive and well in Naples.